What's the most beautiful song you've heard? Into My Arms by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Great song. I'd recommend Distant Sky as well. It was on their latest album, which was released shortly after Nick Cave's son died. The whole album is like a farewell to his son, but this song in particular is full of emotion and can be even uncomfortable to listen to knowing the context. The style evokes the sensation that the song is being played in a church at a funeral. It's so intimate it almost feels like eavesdropping. Such a heavy and sad song, but very beautiful. Somewhere Over the Rainbow on Ukulele by Israel Kamekawiwoole. Nailing that Hawaiian name. Took a few times flipping back and forth from Reddit to YouTube to get his name right, I won't lie. Hurt, Johnny Cash. I like the original by 9 Inch Nails, has way more feeling in it. There are dozens of us. The Night We Met, Lord Huron, hauntingly beautiful. Lord Huron is such an underrated band. It's a shame people only know them for that one song. They deserve recognition. Try listening to When the Night Is Over, Meet Me in the Woods, The Yawning Grave, and Frozen Pines back to back to back. Ends of the Earth is great too. Rhapsody in Blue by Gershwin. Man, that oboe always gives me chills. This Is My Aunt playing https://uta.b/pcp4suivk_m, it. She's a very gifted pianist. I asked her once why she played Gershwin so much. She said that after her son committed suicide, the complexity of the music was the only thing that could take her mind off her sorrow. Now when I listen to it, I hear something different than I used to. Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World https://www.youtube.com/watch. v=qx. Sufjan Stevens, Death with Dignity. Just Everything by Sufjan Stevens. Honestly. Strange Fruit. I get goosebumps every time I hear it. No Surprises by Radiohead. It just took the first 2 seconds the first time I heard it to know I was in for something. City of Tears OST, Christopher Larkin, Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight soundtrack is probably my most listened to OST. Glad to see someone else who thought of this. I can't recall the name. There was a song about a man who truly loved his lady. He would never give her up, let her down, run around, or desert her. Ah, you got me. Good on you. Rickrolled again LOL. Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd. Great Gig in the Sky gives me chills throughout the whole song. So hauntingly beautiful. Fun fact, the singer improvised the whole thing over the track and thought she didn't do well. I remember one night I was walking my dog, a cute little dachshund, we named him Long, cause he's a long dog, and ran into these two guys holding guitars who were obviously tripping balls. Long is kinda poorly socialized, standard little dog, so I told him to stay and rest is our command to not bark, and when he stayed quiet I told my dog I'd put a treat in his bowl when we got back. He loves cheese curls, and is smart enough to recognize that curl means a reward. Now, I'm not sure why, but when I said stay, rest long, I'll give you a curl you can eat in your bowl, sue me, I like stupid rhymes, the two Stones guys both kinda freaked out. Then they said okay and started playing their guitars and singing at me. It was incredible. The words were gibberish but somehow just sank right in, you know? I turned off my flashlight and sat down, because I really couldn't do anything but listen. I didn't know guitars and voices could even sound like that. Then they finished and Long broke training and barked at them, and they staggered off before I could manage to get back up or say anything. I'm still not sure if they were angels or just stoned dudes, but they were channeling something unworldly that night. Still wish I could do more than offer tribute to that memory. Greater Than Stay, Rest Long, I'll give you a curl you can eat in your bowl, What They Heard, Play Me the Best Song in the World, or I'll Eat Your Soul. 5,000 Candles in the Wind Mouse Rat, R.I.P. Little Sebastian, What's the Big Deal? He's Just a Small Horse. Scarborough Fair, Simon and Garfunkel. I Have to Go, The Sound of Silence, but man, they really knew their shit. Arabator by Siguros https://youtube.b/vuk_u_mk. I came here to say Svepge Ingla by Siguros smile https://youtube.b/8l64pkday. I'd have to go with Shimnopedi. Number 1, Mozart's Lacrimosa is so beautiful. Maybe I'm just uncool, but I'm surprised by how little classical music there is on here. Same, but really, I am uncool less than _. Claire de Lune, Claude Debussy. I love Debussy. Always finish on the Bach, never finish on Debussy. Chopin Ballade No 1 in G minor opus 23. Cherry Wine, Hosier. Shrike murders me every time, too. It is like the purest form of feeling captured with songs sung by a godly voice. Yesterday by the Beatles. Blackbird really gets me, too. Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap. Excellent song. Really enjoy the ending, the doorbell when I'm expecting pizza. This made me laugh. Echoes by Pink Floyd. Exit Music Radiohead. Pyramid Song by Radiohead kills me. It's so good. Queen, Love of My Life, Heart, an incredible piece of music. It is very beautiful. Layla, Unplugged, by Eric Clapton https://youtube.b/sq5ich4. I named my dog after this song. I love that name so much. But now when I have kids everyone will think of my dog, so now I gotta figure out a new name. We named the dog Indiana. The staple song by Gregory Alan Isakov belongs in the conversation, I think. I second this, and also offer his cover of the Trapeze Swinger, River Flows in You by Iruma. That song got me out of suicide. I made it my goal to learn to play that song, which I did. Eventually I fell in love with the piano. Playing it reduces my stress and anxiety and makes me feel happier. All thanks to that one simple song.